I feel paralyzed.
Yo, what is up people? It is the Jubilant Gorilla here, aka Bernie, and today we're going to be discussing some of the different game modes within Black Ops 3. Now, this year Black Ops 3 brings some different game modes to the scene which we haven't actually seen in Call of Duty before. Obviously you have the three main game modes that you expect from Treyarch, being campaign, multiplayer and zombies, but this year there is a nightmare mode and a free run mode which are completely new to the Call of Duty series and I think are going to be a lot of fun. But firstly, let's talk about the campaign. This year it seems like they've put a lot of work into actually developing a great storyline for Black Ops 3. Storyline being the whole human modification, that sort of thing. They had a great trailer which actually really gripped me, and the whole idea and news behind that made it look really, really interesting. So this year, I hope that the campaign is going to be a little bit more gripping than the Ghost one or the Advanced Warfare one, and hopefully it has a bit of substance to it and not something that we're just going to disregard and go straight into multiplayer. That brings me to the second, which is obviously the multiplayer. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of that all over YouTube. I have some Black Ops 3 multiplayer stuff myself. Make sure to check that out. I'll link it down in the description. But the multiplayer looks great. It was really fun to play in the beta, and I'm sure it's going to be hugely gripping for 100 hours, 200 hours, if not more. So we always know that a COD multiplayer is the best part of the game. Then, thirdly, this year we have zombies coming back, which is great news. We love zombies from Treyarch. But there are a few variations this time, which I think is nice to keep the game nice and fresh. Firstly, the Shadows of Evil map, which is the main zombie map, which will come with Black Ops 3 when you buy it, is slightly different, and it has a whole theme induced to it. There are different characters, and from the trailer it appears that they can do different things, and it looks like a kind of fresh zombies experience which we haven't seen before. Also, there's the introduction of gumballs, which are kind of like perks, but I'm sure work in a different way, and I guess we're going to find out most of the information when we get it on Thursday at midnight. Also, something else for you guys which I'm sure is quite cool news is that the other old zombies map from World at War is coming back. That is Deriz, also known as the Giant if you convert it to English. That has been remade, and this year it's actually called the Giant. I think that's going to be great fun to play. Going to bring back a lot of memories of Call of Duty World at War, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And then finally, within Zombies, there is going to be a second Zombies Arcade. Zombies Arcade is something that was introduced in Black Ops 2, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun reintroduced in Black Ops 3. It's going to be a kind of modified version of the old one, and I spent quite a few hours playing Zombies Arcade, so I think that's going to be great fun within the game. Now, what we have to talk about as well is the two new modes. So there is the free running mode. This is kind of something very strange, something that we haven't seen within Call of Duty before, but it really does look quite cool. It's basically not necessarily a multiplayer experience, but your lap time or your score time within it will be compared to other people from around the world, and that kind of brings an aspect of, you know, competitiveness to it, which will make it really, really fun and make you want to keep stripping those milliseconds off in order to get the best time that you can get. Basically, you're using the new abilities within Black Ops 3, the kind of double jump, but it's very different to the double jump within Advanced Warfare. You're using this to transverse across different objects and shoot different things, and it looks really fun, and it looks quite difficult at points. The Black Ops 3 movement system seems pretty well defined. In Advanced Warfare, it was a little bit kind of not robust enough. You could just boost around, and it made gunfights really, really hard and difficult. Obviously, you can still play well in Advanced Warfare, but it mixed things up and it wasn't very balanced. But the Black Ops 3 movement system seems to be great, and I think that will be really, really fun using it in the free run mode. Then finally, we have the Nightmare mode. Now this, in my opinion, sounds like one of the best things that they could have introduced in order to keep the game fresh. I've always looked for a zombie experience where you could kind of carry it through without being in an enclosed area and not just necessarily completing rounds, and I think the Nightmare mode basically encapsulates that. it is almost a campaign integrated with zombies. So in somewhat way, you have to go through the missions, killing the zombies, and that's the kind of gist that we've got from what we've been told from the Treyarch producers so far. Obviously, we don't know exactly what it's going to be like yet, but it seems like some sort of integrated zombies and campaign system, which I think is going to be a lot of fun to play. Well, there we go, guys. That was the main game modes within Black Ops 3. If you guys enjoyed the information video, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. Black Ops 3 is going to be coming on this channel very quickly from midnight of Thursday, so definitely make sure to keep an eye on everything. If you haven't seen my Black Ops 3 Specialist Character System video, that will be linked in the description. Make sure to check that out. But I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Thanks for watching the video.